Hey, what's up, everybody? Bag of Churros here. It's been a while. Got some crazy stuff going on in my outside of game life, but I wanted to make a short video because I beat the #1 player in the world. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! The former #1. So this is super, and I don't know him or her. I don't know if they have a YouTube channel or anything like that, and maybe he or she has other accounts, and maybe this is not their #1 account, or maybe they haven't been focusing on players like that. But it's always cool when you kind of like hit a cool milestone like that, and so here, how do we know he's #1 in the world? So there it is, the trophy. #1 in the world. Who knows what season? I wonder if you could click on it and find out. No. So previous #1, who knows when. And interesting base, right? So maybe he's like trying different things. Who knows? It was a little bit tricky, I guess. He hid that, blaster right behind his trophy. But yeah, it was a cool moment for me. So let's see how it went down, okay? I actually don't even remember. Okay, so heavy choppers and rocket choppers. Interesting strategy, right? I don't really. So usually my decision point is if they have max rockets, I go rocket launchers. I go rocket choppers because there's so much splash damage, especially if they're really close like this. If these four, they're just gonna be splash damaging like crazy. So bombers aren't gonna be the best option. With an easy entrance like this, and it wasn't exactly easy, but not super stacked, I go 3-5. If it's like really stacked, I go 4-5, and if it's like everybody just like cluster base, I'll go 5-3. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then I'm pretty sure I used the bomb. So let's see how it goes. Real quick to talk about the drop. You want to shock wherever possible, So in this case, I believe I did this one up top, just because he's got amped rocket launchers. But more importantly, gotta protect the rocket choppers. They die so easily, and if you lose one, if you lose two, you're done. Like, you definitely lost the match. So you want to delay drop, and you want to sort of like build like a little bit of a perimeter around them. So here, I've got like a 3, and you start to kind of like work one side or to the middle. You can go middle, it doesn't matter, but you just got to protect your rocket choppers. Okay, at this point, I was not really sure what to do. I could have gone to the middle and hoped for a split, but I was a little bit afraid of all these boom cannons. I mean, all these cannons. So I kept them together.
Updating system.
So there you go. I ended up getting 122. 122 is not the best time in the world. You can see my little chart there. It's been up and down. I can make a video later about kind of how it's going. But yeah, 122, and he got 17, so it was relatively close. Honestly, not the best time on his part, but let's see how our base is working. Real quick, this base is based on the #1 player in the world right now. Minus a couple things. You know, he's got a grappler here, and he's got a few more cannons right in this area. I would like to be there too, but I don't have enough tokens for that. So this is our base, and let's kind of like get an idea for the defense. Real quick, I'll tell you what I like a lot about this base is basically all the boom cannons in the front. You know, because everybody, it's mandatory. You cannot win, you cannot play without dropping your heavy choppers first, and so you want to be able to have as many boom cannons as possible. So definitely, if you're not there yet, invest in all of the boom cannons before the cannons, and you definitely need, there it is, the shock blaster, because that's the only way to slow down the choppers to a point where you can stop them and blast them. Then what you're going to need is definitely some flamers, because if you don't have flames, and if you don't have shocks, and if you don't have these shock launchers, what happens is everything starts to get distracted, your boom cannons, and your basically everything starts to go after the heavies instead of the heavy choppers. So you have to have a nice little balance there. What really works nicely about this base, and then I kind of improved a little bit, I think, is I moved this rocket chopper down a little bit, and that definitely helps. So being surrounded by rocket choppers is awesome too. Right there, you can already tell that it's pretty much over as far as him being able to beat us, because he's down 2 choppers. Go. Not a bad attack, but he lost his heavy choppers pretty early on. So that's why this is a good base. Yeah, so there you go, guys. A little bit of a proud moment for us there, and being able to beat, you know, the former #1 player in the world. Yeah, it's been a tough season, man. It's been a grind. I've been all the way up as, let me see. I've been all the way up as high as, I think, 20 for sure. I've been Diamond 21 this season, and it's just like, you know, I wasn't really happy with the way the base was working and whatnot, so I decided to go after. It was getting way too grindy, and so I decided to go after the 7th engine. So it took me a long time to farm for it. So I didn't upgrade, and everybody else was upgrading in the meantime, so I didn't spend any tokens, I didn't spend any keys, and what happened was, you know, people were, and so I dropped quite a bit. on purpose. I like to have fun and just kind of like have some easy battles and try out different bases and stuff. So we have a few days left. I think 2 or 3 only. But I think that's enough to get some GBE. And then we're going to get the grappler. And I think that's going to be a good place to, I don't want to call it a push point because I don't think we're going to get that far ahead. Our goal is just basically to get back to diamond. And then we're going to get some, actually, I don't know if we're going to get shock mines or boom mines. But we're going to try to work our way down here. I don't know how far we're going to get. But it's going to be tough. End of the season, tough season overall. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. It's very grindy, so you just got to keep battling it out. Good luck, guys. See you soon.